Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto live stream. Let's quickly see if everything is working. I think so. Had to quickly give you guys a little update here because what a day. Yes, I got exactly what's going on. It's definitely akin to what we've seen a couple of days earlier. Was it yesterday, the day before? I think the day before with the China crackdown. A little summary once more of what's happened is a ton of articles have just come out exactly about that situation. About exactly that situation. The whole China ordeal, everything. We got a part 2. So let me quickly actually make sure I can, okay, I'll put the screen black for just a little second. No, you know what, I'll put this up. It's just a little second, all right? Let me quickly see if I got everything set up here correctly. And then we'll get going, okay? Once more, just give me a second, guys. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to get rid of some ad blockers, and then we can get going. So just give me one little second here. I'm loading all the articles, and then we can get juice in here. About 20 seconds left. I think already 100 people have pressed off, but it's all good. It's all, by the way, it's just a really quick stream. I'm launching another stream in like a little while here. Let me quickly see if all is good now. Okay, I think we're all good. All right, I think we're all good. Okay, let me put it back here. All right, so once more, basically what's going on is China has come in with some heavy regulations. Bitcoin recovers after China crash. Should you buy or sell? This article is pretty funny enough from today. And it was basically talking about, hey, so after China did some crazy stuff about 2 days ago, the market has finally started to recover just a little bit. So should you buy? And a lot of people are saying, yeah, let's buy this one right freaking now because, well, that's what logic would kind of point out, right? That we should buy it right freaking now. However, then China came in with a really motherfreaking part 2. Bitcoin price plunges as China threatens to crack down on crypto. Bitcoin's price has plunged again after reports that China has committed once more to launch a crackdown on crypto. This stuff is all coming out like 9 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, an hour ago, 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago. It's fresh. So really often what happens now is that the first like hour and a little bit of that news, it's really heavy. And that's basically what we've already seen here. But right now, once more, guys, it is a little bit bearish. We should quickly actually take a look at what happened 2 days ago in terms of price. Not exactly sure. I think this sell-off here, somewhere throughout this journey is when the China news came out. I guess the 19th is what it was. Because right now it's the 21st. And the 20th I didn't stream. So I would say it's around this day here, the 18th at about in the evening. Maybe 6 p.m. is that when we got the news. And then the 19th we were talking about it. But it just happened like the day before. So this is kind of a place where most of the news came out. This is where we were talking about it in a stream. And this is where we're at right now. Things are a little bit laggy here. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Here's where we are at right now. And again, if we kind of compare it, be prepared for some negativity over the next couple of hours. Be prepared for it. Is it a certainty? No, but be prepared for it. I keep telling you, be prepared just to be sure you are good. All right. Let's quickly see what else we have here because I'll explain the full situation to you in just a second. If you're watching right now and you want to help out the video a little bit, it's actually a live stream. Yes, I can read what you guys are saying. Dam says, thanks, Dusty. Ahmed says, smiley face. Dan says, what about Matic? Mr. Miller says, XP will rally towards $2 in a few days, all that type of stuff. But quickly make sure you press the like button just to help out the channel a little freaking bit. And if you aren't yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel too, because I did my best to get this stream to you guys as soon as freaking possible. Just wanted to quickly make a 10-minute stream, and then I'm going for like half an hour, and then I'll do another stream. So once more, if you watch right now, in about 40 minutes or so, we'll do another stream. Let's quickly go over it. Bitcoin's price has plunged again after reports that China has committed once more to launch a crackdown on crypto. In the space of 5 minutes, the price of Bitcoin lost more than 6% and appeared to be continuing to fall. Other large cryptos such as Ethereum were hit by similarly sudden and significant drops. Obviously, guys, whenever China launches this type of stuff, people get afraid. And even though I've told you guys before that China regulations don't really matter, we explained this in really big depth a couple of days ago now. People get afraid of it, and that's exactly what we're seeing right here. It's just people being fearful, and because people are fearful, other people being fearful, and because of the whole Elon Musk ordeal, people getting extra fearful, because of the whole Vitalik Buterin with the Shiba stuff, people getting extra fearful. It's not that nice. Latest drop took it back down towards the lows it had approached in the wake of another report from China earlier this week that suggested authorities would be launching new regulation of crypto. Over the course of this week, Bitcoin has now lost some 25% of its value amid concerns about new regulation, not only in China, but elsewhere too. Well, to be honest, I think you guys all know as well that Gary Gensler has been lingering, and most of this stuff is actually because of Elon Musk, because of the guy, you definitely want to put a fist up in? Because that guy has been making people afraid, really afraid that Bitcoin is not green enough. Bitcoin might be cracked down by the SEC. Bitcoin might this, Bitcoin might that. And I think that's definitely a big factor in what's playing right now. Because usually people aren't this afraid of regulation. The last big, regulation plunge was back in 2013 when China actually did the same exact crap they're doing right now. But the losses have been even more dramatic in some of the smaller coins. Ethereum has lost almost 40% of its value, but it's still close to freaking $2,500. So I'm not even too worried about all of that type of stuff. XRP right now is still trading above $1.05, also not plunging too much. What am I doing now? Let's quickly actually cover. I am buying the dip still. Whenever we get down lower, I just buy some extra. Right now, it's about $1 per extra piece, so it's definitely a little easy period for me to pick up some coins. It just felt too expensive, man, to buy XRP at $1.50. So I'm definitely quite happy that this has all been happening. No, not gonna lie. The latest drop, came amid reports that Chinese Vice Premier Liu He had reiterated that the country planned to crack down on both Bitcoin mining and trading. His comments followed statements from 3 state-backed organizations earlier this week that warned that digital currencies were not real, should not be used for purchases, and could face further regulatory changes from banks and other authorities. The threatened crackdown also came amid a government report in Hong Kong that indicated that crypto exchanges will have to be licensed by its market regulator and that the only professional investors should be able to use them. So this is really negative. There's a lot of really big guys over in Hong Kong. And as of this point, crypto is quite legal in Hong Kong. If this were to come out, that would be not too nice, right? Obviously. But as it currently stands, we don't know too much about that. All we know is that one of the vice premiers, the official vice premier in China, Liu He, is saying that there's going to be some crackdown on crypto mining and trading. And obviously, if crypto mining goes down, you already know that Bitcoin does not like that, right? 1 + 1 makes 2. Bitcoin, crypto in general doesn't like that because a lot of the mining is going on over in China. So obviously, this is just a really bad thing. Now, what am I thinking about it? Obviously, I'm also thinking that it's not that big a deal because, once more, guys, this whole China stuff, it doesn't actually matter too much. It really doesn't. I can lie to you and say that this is really bad, but it's not. And as long as everybody, the big guys, right, are still buying and those guys are still hodling, I'm not worried about my little small amount of money, right? If there's people with billions of dollars hodling through crypto with 90% of their net assets in there, you think I'm worried? Of course not, of course not, of course not. Dozens of crypto exchanges operate in Hong Kong, including some of the world's largest, because Hong Kong used to be a really nice city for it with very easy taxes. The city currently has an opt-in approach under which exchanges can apply to be licensed by market watchdog, the Securities and Futures Commission, but do not have to. Hong Kong's Financial Services and the Treasury Bureau has been consulting the market on changes to those rules since last year. The FTSB said on Friday in its consultation conclusions, all virtual assets, cryptocurrencies, exchanges should be licensed if they wish to operate in Hong Kong. It also said confining the services of a VA exchange to professional investors is appropriate at least for the initial stage of the licensing regime, which means if you're in Hong Kong right now or over in that area, you will not be able to transact crypto anymore. And a lot of exchanges are based in Hong Kong because of easy taxes and regulatory clarity. That means that those will have to apply for some new regulation or apply for some new, licenses, which might be really annoying. Then again, it might also help with the crypto scams, but it might be really annoying because, well, some exchanges might exit scam. Just quickly, I don't really want to say it, but I have to say it. Some exchanges might exit scam, and you should be really freaking careful of that. It also said, the US has also indicated that it would be increasing regulation of digital currencies with new changes intended to ensure that Americans are not able to get around the rules and around the taxes. The Treasury Department issued a report Thursday that outlines measures, and among the proposed changes, businesses that receive crypto assets with a fair market value of more than $10,000 would have to report it to the IRS. That's something businesses already have to do with cash transactions of $10,000 or more. And the report explains that while the share of I'm getting all these texts, guys. It's crazy. People are all asking me what's going on. It is it is really crazy. So much panic. People not being able to log into Binance. People not being able to log into this, that, all getting scared. It's really funny. because of course I'm just chilling here. By the way, guys, is it good to buy the dip? Yes, I would definitely do that myself, right? Myself, not financial advice. However, we are very likely to dip down further. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a very high likelihood because usually it does last for a couple of hours, and very often a couple of hours afterwards the price drops more. So be wary of that. Be very wary of that. Don't say pump it up. Don't go crazy for that. Just to make sure. You guys saying no voice? What's happening? Somebody says no voice. Can you not hear me? Is it okay? Is there no mic? There is, right? You guys are trolling me, I think. Let's quick. Can you hear me, guys? No issues here. Why are you guys trolling me, man, with the no voice? Okay, lucky you guys are. Good. Okay, I was scared for a little second. Yeah, but then that's basically the situation as it currently stands, right? Treasury Department issued a report on Thursday. Yeah, this is already known. The report explains that while the share of business transactions that involve crypto remains small, the new reporting requirement is necessary to discourage businesses from concealing such transactions from the IRS in the future. So they're afraid that people are going to hide their money, basically, right? And let's quickly see again. The U.S. has also indicated that it would be increasing regulation of digital currencies. Yes. So we have a summary here for all of you guys that are watching right now. What is happening to the crypto market right now? Well, make sure you press the like button really quickly if you haven't done that already. Let's get to 250 likes. There's 1,100 people watching. No, so what's really happening? I keep getting. Oh, sorry guys. I'm stressed out. You know that? You know how many people have texted me, Dust, what's going on? I lost half my money. My money is gone. What's going on? And it's making me stressed too. Not because of the price. I really don't stress about that. Please, I did not stress for a single second. Please don't think so. But you guys are stressing me out with the question of, why am I down so much? What's going on with my mind? Why are things down? What is happening? I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. I know it's all temporary and it's all part of a bigger plan. These, exactly what's happening right now, are regulations. They were bound to come. We all knew it. China right now is taking headway with their vice premier talking about some proposed regulations. The actual regulations are not even here. It's just a proposition. Then Hong Kong, which is again a different part in this sense, and different regulation, is talking about some extra crypto regulation, mostly for exchanges, and to restrict the transfers of crypto to only registered, or how do you say it, licensed guys. And then the US is supposedly, not confirmed, but supposedly cracking down crypto a little bit to kind of make sure that people can't escape the IRS. In the end though, you can never really escape the IRS. They'll always come and get your ass. So what's the summary here? Well, like I just said, those three things. China crackdown has been kind of confirmed by the vice premier, so we know now. Second of all, Hong Kong coming in with some newer regulations for exchanges, and the US cracking down supposedly because the Treasury Department issued a report, right? They basically said, hey, we want to come down on something. To be honest, this one from the Treasury in the US isn't necessarily that big or any deal whatsoever because, well, why would it be? I mean, if you think about it, all that was happening there is that they said, we want it to be fair for everybody. We want to make sure that if you have more than $10,000 transacted in some way, shape, or form, you give it to, you don't give the money to us, but you let us know. To be honest, it's not really strange. As a country right now, if you do anything, any buying above $10,000 euros, you have to just tell your government, basically. It's not too strange, though, for the anti-money laundering, for example. I don't think that's too strange. I think that's quite reasonable. To a certain degree, I think that's going to really make a lot of people annoyed, but it also depends on how they enforce it and how exactly the rules are going to work. Because what it kind of looks like is the same rules as we saw a couple of months earlier, where Coinbase, for example, was really against it. It's basically rules where they basically can monitor everything that you do, and that if you, for example, have to verify your wallet and all that type of BS, we, of course, obviously do not want that to happen. So, once more, guys, a little summary of what happened is we got China coming in, we got Hong Kong coming in, we got a Bitcoin ban coming in closer from the vice premier, whatever you call it right there. It's definitely quite interesting. Let's put it like that. Did I expect this? No. To be honest, one part of it I did kind of expect, because if you start to think about it, it was like China just a couple of days ago kind of rumored it and let go of a couple of statements. Right now, the vice premier came in to say, yeah, we're really going to do something along those lines. Do you know what time the SEC hearing is? It is in 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I'm going to end this stream in like maybe 15 minutes, and then we'll start again in maybe like half an hour, so we can actually talk about the Ripple hearing as well. Right now, I just had to make a breaking news video, man, because this is happening right now as we speak. I think a lot of you guys are worried about the price right now, so I had to give an update. I could not give an update, you know what I mean? But no, I'm not afraid, I'm not scared, nothing is happening here. I'm just chilling by. I mean, you cannot ignore it, I'm not gonna lie, you know, you see it definitely, but it's about your mindset. If your mindset is like, okay, we're going down, but it's a temporary type of thing, it's not that difficult. If your mindset is, Dusty, what is happening? We're going down. I'm gonna cry. I'm losing 50% of my money. Yeah, then it's gonna be really freaking difficult. It's gonna be really freaking difficult. You know what difficulty I have right now? It is, what am I gonna order for food? That's difficulty. You know, that's the hard. No, obviously, it's not the hard choice. But even this stuff, it's not hard. It's just a waiting game. It's a watch and wait. I told you all, we can't go down a little bit further. Should you sell and buy back cheaper? That's not my strategy, guys. What I do is I buy my way down and I sell sometimes on the way up. I don't sell and buy back cheaper because I don't know how to do that. I am too risk averse doing that type of stuff. But I am saying we should compare. I think the 18th, somewhere in the evening, some news came out about China regulations. So that was right around here, somewhere in the evening. Let's say around, maybe here. Maybe here the Chinese news came out at the top. I'm not exactly sure why or where. We could actually look at it on Bitcoin, maybe that's better. Let's quickly check BTC out so we can see just a little bit better, right? Because that one is most likely more resembling the exact same thing. So on the 18th, somewhere in the evening, this news came out. Let's see, the 18th is right around this area. Somewhere the news came out here around the 18th. Let's say it was here once more. I'm not sure exactly where it was, guys. You get that. Then the 19th, we got most of the news. The 20th, I didn't stream, so I know that that's not the date. And then the 21st now is today's news, basically. So what happened from the 18th on forward is the price did drop, but it mostly dropped actually a day afterwards. And right now I'm thinking the majority of the people haven't seen this news just quite yet. So once more, guys, be prepared that the price could be falling a little bit further. And be prepared to have some cash on the side to buy the dip. At least that's what I'm doing here. A lot of people are gambling. Fear was already at a record low. And because of fear already being so low, a little move like this gets people all anxietied up. You know what I mean? Like gets them really, really scared. Do I think it's a bad thing? Do I think it's really scary? All that type of stuff? No, no, no. Not afraid a single second. We're going to hold to the bitter motherfreaking end. And if I sell, I'll tell you, but that's not what I'm doing right now. I'm buying my way down. We bought some no, I didn't actually buy anything yet, but I'll buy it soon, most likely. And we'll just buy our way down. Last time I told you guys what coins we were buying. It went beautifully, right? We made some huge profits within one day. And we'll do the exact same thing here again. We're just going to make sure that we catch the dip of the dip. Right now, by the way, guys, I am trading over on Bybit. If you're wondering what I'm trading or what I'm using here, we're going to make a freaking ton of money. I'm telling you already. So Bybit here is what I'm using. If we get a good little long position in, for example, at hopefully a proposed bottom, or even, for example, in points like this, like you can only have so many red candles in a row. Look at this, for example. That's a huge long one. But let's look at the 4 hour, for example, right? You only get them for so long in a row. You don't really get it too long most of the time. Right here, we still actually have some support to bounce up from. We didn't actually hit that just quite yet. So I guess the wick did hit the support here, as you can clearly see, but the candle didn't actually hit there just quite yet. Be prepared for at least a retest. So I would say if we had to choose something, shorting until this area could be smartest. Then again, we've already crossed so much since we started streaming that that's not the smartest thing. And once more, if we're talking about buying for the longer term, I am buying the dip. If we're talking about really short term, people act irrationally. People will react to this news because they are afraid. And so we should also react that way. We should also look at it and be like, hey, so what are people going to do? Well, some of these guys are definitely gonna try short, are gonna try get the price lower, and don't think about it in a way of I don't want to sell, I hold to the bitter end. Think about it from the perspective of what are the big guys doing right now? What are people with billions of dollars thinking in a market condition like this? I don't care about what you think yourself. Think about what those guys are doing. And when I think about that, I'm thinking, these guys most likely know that crypto is not about to go anywhere. Crypto cannot go anywhere. Crypto cannot die. We all know that. We all know, though, that regulation were to be coming. And at one point or another, there's going to be some annoying statements regarding regulation. We also know that China is definitely one of the most annoying countries for it to come out from because the majority of the mining is happening over in China. So 1 + 1 makes 2. It is just very freaking annoying. Now, again, if I start to think about it then, What does that mean for me? What does that mean for the near future? What does that mean for everything? Well, that means is that we all knew this was coming, that people are still selling because they are afraid. So that means people did not anticipate this, and they're just now noticing, oh, this is going on. That means this is stupid money, most likely, that is selling it. We all knew, the people that followed the news knew that this was coming, and they knew that this was all coming. So you already valued crypto the way that, okay, regulation is going to come, this is going to come, that's going to come. You already had that in your price. A lot of people right now selling are either trying to make advantage of the market by manipulating it or trying to push it down, or they are just either, how'd you call it? Kind of, I don't want to call it stupid, but they're either just ignorant and they don't know the situation, or they're following others, which is fear. That's kind of the three things going on here. But it's definitely not it's not a logical type of thing, man. Somebody says it's like they are fooling everyone. Big drop, then a 15-20% rise, making people think it's going to go up, and then boom, they are playing with our emotions. WTF? Guys, do you think this is only emotion? This is an emotional game. This is to get you to sell. This is to get you scared. This is to get you out. None of this is financial advice, obviously, because, hey, any choice that you make right now can lose you a lot of money. You should understand that. Any choice you do can lose you a lot of money right now in the crypto space. Definitely. I mean, if you buy right now, you can get down. If you sell right now, you can miss out on a lot, right? And you might have sold at a big loss. It is a scary situation because you don't know what those irrationals are doing. And that's exactly what I pointed out just now. If this were rationals, if this were the real educated crypto people, if this were the real billionaires that actually control the market normally, we would have not seen this. This is strange to happen on a day like that. Why? Because why? Why would it dump? Why would it go like this? Why? Pick one logical argument for me. I don't have one. Everything that's said today was already known. It's not like anything new actually came out. So logically, we should buy more because there's nothing that's going to get crypto down today. There's no real juicy news that's actually pushing Bitcoin into a lower dimension or something like that. You know, there's nothing really that I can say here that makes me negative or that makes me want to sell my coins. Whenever there are, I will always tell you. I will every single time tell you guys exactly what I think. But in this case here, there's nothing negative I can say. All we know we got is some extra crypto regulations. Again, three-parted. One part from China, one part from the US, and one part from Hong Kong. That's all we got. That's exactly what's happening right now. That's the exact situation. But it's definitely been interesting though. That's definitely what I can tell. It's a peculiar situation. I also noticed that a lot less people press the like button when things are kind of negative. Hey guys, if you want to support the channel a little bit, make sure you press that like button. And of course, we're going to talk about the Ripple hearing, and we're going to live stream as much as we can in like I'm going to stream in like 30 minutes again. All right? So we're going to stream as much as we humanly can about the Ripple live stream. So make sure you press the little subscribe button right now so you're notified. I'm going to stream in like 30 minutes, and then we'll talk about everything that's going on. I just have to prepare everything, set everything up, make sure the call is ready, and I can do everything. Once more, guys, we are going to stream as much as we can from the Ripple hearing. So, be prepared for that. All right. Somebody says, we have to stop following the shitty BTC. You know what the problem is, man? I would say, yes, Bitcoin is the most manipulated. Right now, those regulations in China actually have zero freaking thing to do with XRP. It's only because a couple of people over in China, like for example the exchange Huobi and all that type of stuff, are still supporting XRP, so it's annoying. In general, this is actually mostly annoying for Bitcoin because of the mining. And yes, one part of the regulation is the mining regulation that are coming out. So a lot of big people that are into Bitcoin are afraid right now. If there's no hearing, will you stream? There is going to be a hearing in like 2 hours. I'll be streaming in 30 minutes. I'm going to end this stream, and then we'll start another stream in like 30 minutes. I'm going to quickly prepare everything, order some food, get things ready, because we're going to stream for a couple of hours from that point forward, right? The title will most likely still be about something like the dump, but then later on, we'll talk about the hearing. So, guys, if you're not yet, make sure you press the subscribe button right now. I'm going to quickly prepare everything for that stream. We're going to talk about everything that's happening. I'll update myself, get some more articles going, Hey, you don't want to miss this stream. Let me say it differently. You don't want to miss this stream. Little side note, we actually need like 10 more subscribers to get to 119,000. If you aren't subscribed yet, make sure you press that button. Maybe you do 119,000 sub, would be pretty funny. And we might do a giveaway later today just to help cheer you guys up. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you are subscribed because we'll talk about some stuff in just 20 minutes. Once more, guys, another stream coming in 20 minutes or so. Make sure you are subscribed. 20 minutes. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you are subscribed. See you guys again in another one.